Well, good morning. Ancient Amumu playing with the radios. Let me turn off this AC machine so you can hear all this a little better. I'm on 10 meters, the upper sideband portion from 28.3 to 28.5. If you have just a simple technician license, you have access to this band, okay? It's very controlled by conditions. The better the conditions, the better it works, the farther the contacts. But when conditions are a pain in the butt, the radio still works pretty good for a few hundred miles, depending upon how high your antenna is and your output level, right? Earlier, I posted a short where I was turning my dipole so that the lobes are one lobe points towards Europe in general, the other one's towards Mexico from my location here in Florida. South Mexico, maybe more towards, or central Mexico, I guess we call Central America in general. So we're going to scan the bands and see what we got. We're starting low.
Sur lequel on va pouvoir connecter un écran externe. Il y a différentes améliorations.
If you don't mind, I'm going to turn on a little noise reduction here. That's better. So that's one. Now I realize I might miss some.
I've got that wrong. You'll have to correct me, but my lucky program is QRC. Okay, central part of what fully
He's in there, just barely though. All right, so that's the other end. 28.5 is, you can't transmit past that, and you don't want to go too close either. Sideband's narrow, but nonetheless. So let's travel back down it again. Lots of European stations after I've turned my antenna now. Heard a guy in Italy earlier, but he was using a beam and he wasn't pointed towards me.
Delta Kilo, Florida 5, Tango, Delta Kilo, Florida Tango, Delta.
All right, so that's 10 meters. All right, we've now played with 10 meters. Okay, you heard, 4 channels or so, something like that. We're going to switch over. Let's change this back to it's on frequency, we want it on channel. So that way it channelizes the CB channels for us. Let's start down at channel 1. Now I'm going to leave it in sideband. See, there's a dude there. Oh, you're hearing my GMRS. Let me turn that one down.
Yeah, you were going faster. Now I'm fucking had to run that car down.
Now, that's with upper sideband, right? So we're going to change to lower sideband. I'm going to turn this other GMRS radio down. Sorry about that, I'm back. Now we're going backwards through the channels. Of course, channel 19's got activity. All right, now let's do it the normal way. Let's scan AM channels. The Super Bowl is quiet because remember, most of the big guns are to the west and northwest. My antenna nulls are now pointed that direction. So you're not going to hear some of the big boys because a lot of the big boys are west of the Mississippi, let's put it that way. But of course, it's a Super Bowl. You're going to hear something.
Hey, Snoop Dogg, you said, tell old Cotton King every day to come over to Louisiana, you'll give him a crawfish.
So one thing that is clear is the 40 CB channels are being used more often, regardless of condition. It seems the sad hams only go, oh, 10 meters, yeah, it's only good on special occasions. Well, what they're talking about is like, you know, being able to hear Europe on 10 meters, being able to hear Argentina on 10 meters. Okay, you can still hear those things on CB on 11 meters. I mean, we're only talking about like 1 megahertz worth of difference here. But, you know, leave your comments below. I'm thinking about going ahead and doing the conversion on the antenna on the roof, putting a vertical with some ground planes, and thinking about taking it to 11 meters because I think I would get more people to talk to, even though, albeit they're probably crazier people to talk to. It's more active, and we're going to test it again here in another couple weeks. And I know we're going into winter, but ham radio operators, you've got 10 meters, use it, because the 11 meter guys are using all of their spectrum. So anyway, Ancient Amumu, that's my old man rant for today about ham radio versus CB. Hope y'all have a wonderful day.